Why are so many Indigenous women and girls going missing or being murdered? It's been over 1 year since Governor Doug Ducey signed HB 2570, establishing a study group to investigate this question. Cronkite News reporter Kylie Cochrane walks us through Arizona's efforts and highlights the potential impact of recent federal action on this crisis.
Culturally, traditionally, spiritually, that's not how we want to bury our loved one.
For many Indigenous families, this is a crisis that hits home.
Missing and murdered is very personal to me with my mom. Her husband was missing, and just remains of his body was found. We don't know if he was murdered.
But Laura Imus Nasenhoya, the founder of Haunzi Consulting Services, has dedicated 17 years to this issue, supporting victim services and various state, federal, and tribal governments. Now she's working with State Representative Jennifer Germain of Chandler, who sponsored last year's House bill, creating an Arizona study group to collect data on this crisis.
We've been really digging into where the problems with jurisdiction lie and where cases go cold.
From the Urban Indian Health Institute, found Arizona had the third highest number of cases in the country of missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. But that number only reflects those who have come forward.
Sometimes we're just afraid to even talk about it. And maybe it's taboo in some tribes, and we have to be respectful to that.
So the study group recently conducted a set of anonymous interviews with the victims' families.
We can only learn this through the stories of our survivors, through the stories of our families.
At the federal level, President Donald Trump signed Savanna's Act and the Not Invisible Act on October 10th. Both acts complement each other by upping law enforcement's response and increasing coordination between federal departments on this crisis.
We are really, really excited to see the passage of Savanna's Act and also the passage of Not Invisible Act, because those will bring federal dollars, they will bring resources, and they will bring database upgrades to our law enforcement database systems.
However, these federal acts may have some drawbacks for Arizona.
Savanna's Act is really about training law enforcement. They left out the victim service piece of it, and also the data collection. So I still believe that there's that missing link for our survivors and our families.
That's where the Arizona Study Group comes in. By finding, tracking, and analyzing Arizona-specific data, they can answer,
what is causing our girls to be missing was the question.
Kylie Cochrane, Cronkite News.